Okay, we have a table for Bern. 1 round and 4 deals game. 2 players have green belts, 2 players have brown belts. And I see an interesting plan here. Mixed triple chow, 1, 2, 3, but I don't have good tiles and dots. Or maybe it will be something in cracks. Something in cracks. Let's see. I don't want to meld right now because I don't know what I need. I just wait. Sometimes you just need to wait for good tiles from the wall and do not hurry. 9 looks isolated, but if I take 8 or 7, I can think about pure straight and cracks, yes? But the player to my left collects something and cracks possibly. No, I don't want to meld as I said. 5. Let's draw this one. I have a pair of 4s, I don't want to spoil it. It's my only pair and I don't want to go for some chows around it. Maybe even I'll drop 5 cracks. 6s. What about the player to my right? He drops. Maybe he wants to collect something and cracks. 4. Let's draw this one, okay. Maybe it will be lower 4, by the way. I have pung of 4s. Or it may be something like pure shifted chows with step 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Starting with 2, yes, not with 1 cracks, but with 2 cracks. But I'll need another 3, another 5, and 6. 7. The opposite player collects bams. The opposite player wants half flush and bams. What honors does she have? Reds, some wins maybe. Player. Let's drop this one. It looks safe. Better to drop it now. But I can think about 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Maybe I hastily dropped this 7 because I could collect 5, 6, 7 with it. Okay. Anyway, I drop useless honors. What about concealed hand? If I take, for example, 3 or 6 from the wall, in cracks, yes? I take 4. 4. Okay, let's drop this one. One, 2, 3. I can wait for 4 dots and then for something. No. 7, 7, 7. Okay, 7 is useless. I don't need 6, 7, 8. Because all 6s are almost out. 3 6s of 4, yes. What about 5? I'm not sure that 5 is safe. Another 4 dropped. 2 tiles dropped. And I don't know. Okay, it's 5 and I wait for 4 dots. I hope someone will drop it soon. I have mixed shifted chows, concealed hand, and no owners, and waiting in a hold. Closed wait. The last 6 was dropped, and 1 is safe, because the opposite player hardly waits for 1 as long as I have 2 and 3 bams, and another 2 was dropped. No. 5. 5 looks safe. Yes. Nobody needs cracks. But what about my 4? The opposite player may drop my 4 because she doesn't need them. The player to my right possibly collects some upper tiles. Maybe he'll take it. No, it was safe for Mahjong because 7 was just dropped by the opposite player, and the player to my right doesn't need it. Okay, looks safe. Yes? No, but only for a chow. Maybe he wants to collect full flush in dots, but he began with 8. Yes, this is mine. Yes, you see, full flush. He waited for 2 dots, hopelessly, because the player to my left has pairs, already 5 pairs collected. Nice, so I was the most quick of all of them. You need to see these mixed shifted chows in many variants, because they collect very often, and you hardly need to miss good variants collected from the wall. You see, all my tiles were collected from the wall. I just picked Mahjong from this card. What about this hand? Okay, let's go for pungs. I think about some plan, some disguise. I'll be collecting dots, yes, but my final pung will be 4s. I'll just collect all pungs, but I'll be pretending to collect half flush. What about... chow? No, I don't need the last 8. I'd better drop east, but let's see what about east. East may be useful. 7, I think, is rather useful because I took 8s. 6, 7, 8 I didn't need. Cracks. I don't collect all types. You see, I don't have dragons. So, nothing about all types. Just... Okay, let's drop it. No, nobody needs it. Okay. I'd better hold 2, because the player to my right may collect lower tiles. No. You see, he drops upper tiles and owners. Maybe he wants to collect lower tiles, and I'll just feed this 2 into some chow 2, 3, 4. But I need another 4 for my pung. Last 8, okay. So someone may think about 9s. That 9 can be safe. I'd better drop 3. Maybe 6, because he'll hardly declare 6. The player to my left wants to collect something like mixed straight. Ouch. That was my 4th pair, 5th pair. Okay. Yes, I take it. Firstly this, and then 7. Who may need it? Maybe he waits for 3. But 3, 4, 5. He has 4, 5 and waits for 3. Okay, 7 I'll drop now. Yes, it's rather 7 than north. And what I can wait for, looking from other players' point of view. Yes, I can wait for something like 2 dots. Now I can wait for anything, because you see it's all pungs. Pung of my wind, seat wind, pung of terminals 9, so it's enough for self. I'd better drop green. Nobody knows what I wait for. Yes, green is safe, but what is dangerous? What can be dangerous? Nobody knows. 6 is useless. And what can be another plan? Maybe I'll take red? No, not red, maybe 5 is useless. 5 is safe against the player to my right, you see? And he'd likely drop. He can drop my north because he doesn't need it. 7. No. But the player to my left could need 7, but no. He maybe waits for 8 bams. That's possible. Maybe, or maybe he wants just, yes. Let's see what he wanted. She wanted 7, but she wasn't ready. Okay, now the player, the player to my right had flower. Did he leave the table? That's interesting. If he didn't replace his flower, maybe he just left the game. That will be bad. Just runner, yes. He can't stand when other people win. Too bad for him. Good for me because I can drop tiles under him and won't be afraid to feed into some chow. Tsumagiri. Tsumagiri, as in Japanese name it. Not very nice. No. I think about mixed shifted chows, you see? 4, 5, 6 dots, 5, 6, 7 cracks, 6, 7, 8 bams. I need 6 dots, 7 bams, and 3 cracks for my fourth set. 9. Okay, I drop this one because I don't need it anyway. And I can collect something like mixed straight, you see? I can take 6 dots, I can take 3 cracks, drop 5 cracks, which I don't need anyway. And yes, with coming of this 9, I can think about collecting mixed straight. Why Tsumagiri bought things, I don't know. I don't understand, because it just takes tile from the wall and drops it immediately. That's mysterious. The opposite player collects pungs, yes? Great. I collect tiles from the wall, that's just very nice. So I need just 3 cracks and 6 dots. What about other options? What about 3 dots? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 cracks, 3 dots. No, I don't need 3 dots. Great. Who may need it? Nobody needs it. So let's hope the player to my right feeds into my hand, because it will be just some kind of punishment for him, yes, for leaving the table. That's not my 3. My 3 is 3 cracks, not 3 dots. The opposite player, by the way, may collect all types. Yes, and the player to my left may collect all types as well. But she may collect mixed shifted chows and all types. They work together. Sometimes 7 looks safe. The opposite player may need red. You see, too few dragons on the table and almost no wins, only my west. And people hold some wins. Who may take this cyst? Nobody takes cyst. Okay. The player to my opposite dropped 2. Yes? 2 cracks. I can hope that she'll drop 3 cracks. He returned. The player to my right returned. And now tries to collect something. Okay. Thanks to the player to my left. No, he didn't return. If he returned, then he'd replaced his flower. The opposite player wanted all types, yes, but she held single honors. Why she held single honors, I don't understand. And tried to collect all types. Too few, too, how is it? Too bad plan, yes, for it. Now, he drops immediately. I thought we'd wait some 30 seconds for his discard, but he discards immediately. Okay, now I can think about either pure straight or mixed straight, you see, and better pure straight, as long as they have almost equal probabilities. I'd better think yes. Just select correct chow. Not 3, 4, 5, not 5, 6, 7. Yes, exactly 4, 5, 6. The player to my left. Ouch. The player to my left tries to collect upper tiles. Yes. Okay. I need the 2, and I hope that the player to my left will give me this 2 as well. No, she collects all types. But then she may give me my dots. Maybe she collects pungs. Another option. The opposite player left as well? How's that? Great, you see? Just collected by itself in my hand. No, that's my pair. I have good waiting. I don't want to spoil it with pungs. If I declare that pung, I'd then be waiting just for single 6 or 5. Not a good wait, definitely. 3. Yes, the opposite player left. What are those people? How can they play mahjong and be so vulnerable to losing? In mahjong, you always more losing than winning. Okay, good for her, but not from me and not an expensive hand, so I remain in the first place. Well, thanks all. Thanks the player to my left for feeding into my hands, yes, and no thanks for these players as long as they left the table before finish. Not competitive players, not sports behavior. Well, that's it.